battery. New on the night team, a new report says locally there has been a dramatic increase in domestic violence homicides.
It is shocking and disturbing. The data looks at the spikes in both Rhode Island and Massachusetts. The night team's Katie Benoit explains.
A report by the Massachusetts Domestic Violence Fatality Review Team says there were 28 domestic homicides in 2022 compared to 18 in 2021. That's a 55% increase. The numbers in the Ocean State went up during the same time period as well. The Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence says 8 people were killed in 2022. The year prior, there were 4. That, sadly, is the average. Data over a decade shows there are usually 4 to 8 domestic homicides in Rhode Island every year.
Is it concerning to see those numbers on the higher end?
Well, it is. One life lost is too many in a state as small as Rhode Island and as connected as Rhode Island. So when I think about even one life lost to this issue, it's heartbreaking.
Experts say it can be difficult to figure out why some years are more deadly than others, but the pandemic could be a factor.
There were a lot of risk factors, again, because there were high rates of unemployment, places were forced to close, people were forced to stay in their homes. So during that time, we did see a spike in calls to our helpline.
Final data from last year won't be available in Massachusetts for months. But Jane Doe Inc. says they know of 19 people killed. 8 were killed in Rhode Island. A majority of those over the age of 59, prompting a new educational tool to be launched.
It reminded us that we have to make sure that Rhode Islanders know that domestic violence does not discriminate, that it happens across the lifespan. And so that's why on our newly launched Rhode Island data dashboard, it was really important for us to have a centralized place where Rhode Islanders could go and access information, access data about how domestic violence impacts, again, children, teens, adults, older adults.
Experts want you to know there is help if you find yourself in a scary situation. We will have links to domestic violence related resources on turnto10.com. Katie Benoit, NBC 10 News Night Team.